What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of CaseyRyan Reacts. On today's episode, this is part one of my Lady Gaga Chromatica Ball series. So come on in. If this is your first time here, we like to get nice and comfy. My name's CaseyRyan. I'm a singer, songwriter, and content creator, sharing my love for all things live music. And if you're returning, welcome back. Always so good to see you, fam. Now, for this is part of my Friday fan favorite picks, and how you get to decide which video that I get to watch or which artist or genre that I get to watch for the full month. On Fridays, you'll want to join my Patreon. That's where I have a live poll going up, and you never know, there may be one going right now, or you may have just missed one, but don't worry, because I have one coming up every month, so you get to help me decide what you'd like me to see. That's just part of joining my Patreon, so all the love and support, I definitely appreciate it. Now, this was overwhelmingly decided on from you guys, and also in the comments from my last Lady Gaga series that I did, which was her Copacabana series live in Brazil. If you haven't seen that one yet, definitely go and check that out. It's a fantastic concert. That was my very first Lady Gaga concert that I reacted to. Highly recommended from all of you, and it was great. There was singing, there was dancing, there was some crying in there, so definitely recommend that you check that out. It's in the playlist below, and I'll also have it linked in the description. For everything on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, I am very cautious of copyright, and so this will have a filter on it, and it's going to be a two-part series. So if you want to watch it without the filter on the video and you want to watch it in its entirety, definitely head over to my Patreon. That's where I can post all that stuff that YouTube just can't handle. Definitely check that out. Definitely consider subscribing to my Patreon. Make sure that you're liking my videos too on YouTube, sharing them, continue the comments. We're building a really great fam here, and I'm so thankful for everyone who contributes to the comments, shares your lovely thoughts, and you're sharing your kindness. And our community is just growing, and it's getting better every day. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love all of the engagement, and just keep it up. All right, everything that you guys are doing is really helping this channel grow and allowing us to connect and bring in more people who love live music and who want to spread joy and love through the power of music. So if you're ready to watch this video just as much as I am, definitely make sure that you are in your comfy chair like me, that you've got your feet up, you've got a snuggie, because we like to get comfy, and let's just go. Let's just go. You ready for this? Come on. Come on. All right, y'all, I am so excited for this. This is going to be like my second time watching a Lady Gaga concert, so I have no idea what to expect, but a lot of you guys said that this was kind of like the prequel, or like the nod to the Mayhem Ball, I think is what she's calling it, the one that was in Copacabana. So I'm interested to see how these two kind of tie together and what this is going to be like. Make sure that you're ready to sing and dance with me, okay? Because, you know, I ain't afraid, and you shouldn't either. This is all about love, right? So let's do this. Already really loving the visuals on here. And I loved this album. This is definitely one that I listened to on repeat. Helped me get through COVID. Did it help you guys get through COVID too? It was the like perfect pop album that we needed, and it was so good to have her come back to this kind of pop side after Joanne and A Star Is Born, kind of like different genres that she was testing out. I love Pop Gaga. Love Pop Gaga. So this is gonna be fun for me. I should know most of these songs, if not all of them. The visuals. She's so good with visuals. Ah! It's so cool. It's so badass. She's such a fucking rock star. And this was such a cool look. It was kind of like bringing the Born This Way life, and just like elevating it a little bit. I love this look of Gaga. What do you guys think? What's your favorite era of Gaga that you really love? Just a badass. She's such a badass, you guys. That's right. And I think this was shot in like one night, right? It wasn't like a multiple night show. And I did do a little research. She like helped produce this. She was like a director on it. She was an editor. Like, this is definitely a passion project for Gaga. I'm loving the grayscale of this video edit as well. She's kind of done this before. I think I remember this. She loves playing with color. Oh, so we're opening with Bad Romance. Oh. Yes. Oh. Gaga. Oh la la. All right, so just from like the initial love and intro, she's so good. And I asked this in the first Lady Gaga, like, I think it was the first episode or part one that I did of her Copacabana show. Like, what do you guys enjoy more? Do you enjoy a musical interlude or do you like the visuals? And I said before, like, it kind of depends on the show. And I'm thinking that I prefer, I don't know even if I prefer, it might be too premature to say this, but I love watching how Lady Gaga does her video interludes. I think they're so neat, they're so artistic, and they give us really like the story of what her shows are going to be about. What you guys have kind of told me is like every concert she has some type of show or a story that goes with it. It's not just her coming out and playing her songs, like everything is kind of like a play, right? Like she's got a different acts. I know this one has a few different acts in it, but she's always got like a method to this, and I'm interested to see how this kind of ties into Mayhem, because you guys told me that like this was the kind of catalyst, and she nods to like the Mayhem tour or the next album that came up. So I'm curious to see how she does that. So let's jump into this. I want everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. She's got an interesting effect on her vocals, doesn't she? It's kind of like the telephone effect on it. You know that I want you, 'cause I'm a free bitch, baby. Put your hands up, LA! It's kind of like a robot, I'm guessing. Like, I'm hoping she like breaks out of that and comes out, right? And she's not just stuck up in there. And it's a very cool vocal performance too, how she's singing this. It's slightly different than the record that we hear, and it's also pretty different from what we heard in the Copacabana. That's really, really cool outfit. You know that I want you, 'cause I'm a free bitch, baby. LA, put your hands up! Now jump! I think it's kind of cool that she's spinning. I'd love for her to come out though and like do a little bit more than just be up there. I don't know, what do you guys think? If you've seen this, or if you were at this concert, specifically if you got to see this tour, what were your thoughts at the beginning? Like, I love it. I think it's neat, but I want her out. I love Lady Gaga's energy. I love what she gives to the crowd in these songs. And this is really constraining, so. Okay, here we go. I'm getting my wish. Maybe I should just be a little bit more patient, right? Yes. Now that's cool. Her sets are always so cool. Wow. Look at all those people standing down there. Yes, get that growl. Yes. A fun little kind of like Charleston nod dance. It's so good. Classic. Classic choreography. Ah, wow. Nice. Nice. Ah, what a way to kick off the show, right? Like I said before, I just needed to be a little bit more patient. I think personally she spent a little too much time in that outfit. I'd love for her to be out more on this, but I'm probably jumping the gun here a little bit because this is all part of the whole story, I'm sure, of what the Chromatica Ball is all about. But it so far, very cool. I love the set. I've come to see that Lady Gaga she wastes no time or expense on creating a great set. Love this one. The circles that we kind of get to use as our LED screen so we can kind of see her up close. And being in a stadium like this, it's such a cool place. I'm not a super huge fan of attending stadium concerts. I've been to a couple. Pink was my last one that I got to see here in Vegas at Allegiant, and it's just, for me, the sound quality, it's really diminished depending on the arena that you're in. I don't know much about this stadium in LA here, what it's like, but that's just my own personal preference. I prefer to be in like a concert hall or something that the acoustics are built for that. But anyway, my actual question is, like, where do you guys prefer to be at a concert? Do you like being in the pit down there in the front? Do you like being more back so you can get the full show? I can definitely say for myself, when I was younger, in my 20s and my teens, I was like as close as I could get to the front of the stage. That was like where I needed to be. As I've gotten older and I'm in my 30s, also with my rheumatoid, like, I want to be comfortable to enjoy a show. So I love being back. I like being able to sit down in a chair. I love to stand when I get the opportunity to stand. But I really love to take on the full show now instead of just the artist face to face. What do you guys like? Do you like seeing the whole show, or would you rather be up close to get that energy from your artist? Let me know. Let me know. All right, let's keep going. Oh, with the violins. This is a great way to do this. I hope it's real violins. It could just be a synth, but it sounds good.
I said put your fucking hands up!
Oh, I love her musical interludes, these remixes. I love this song, you guys know that.
I got a little bit too much.
Oh.
All of the people start to rush. How does it twist and dance? Can't find my drink on bed. Where all my keys? I lost my phone.
What's going on the floor?
I love this record, baby, but I can't see straight anymore.
Yes.
It's gone. What's the name of the club? I can't remember. Put your hands up.
All right.
Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-da-da, just dance, da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da, just dance, gonna be okay. Dance,
Oh. Yes. Oh, I said this before. This was like the best time for music. When Lady Gaga was first coming out, this was her first hit record. It was just such a fun time for music. These dancers just killing it. Look at all this energy. It's so infectious. Oh. Oh, I love those wrist things too. The lights that allow the whole audience to be in it. It's so fun. Yeah. Man, this is just like a whole mashup of all of the old hits. I love this. I just love how metal her shows are, because the records are super pop heavy. They're Euro, Swedish, kind of like influence with like the EDM, but I love how she puts a lot of like heavy metal influences into the live shows. That kind of looked like Will and Bella, didn't it? Any Drag Race fans? Correct me if I'm wrong. That looks like Will and Bella. doesn't it? If let me know in the comments if you know, or Willem, if you see this video by chance. Was that you? It totally looked like you. Like I said, that's all I know of this dance, right? No, we can't read my poker face. Oh, sing it, Gaga. Love her little riffs. Poker face. So like, mic's on, right? I bet we will be. Ah, that's just so good, you guys. I don't know if it's just the millennial in me that's just full of nostalgia with all these songs that like make it great, but I love it. Wow. I love seeing the shots from the stage of what it looks like out in the crowd to see everyone out there. There's just no cooler feeling for me like being a performer, being on stage, and just seeing people out there. Regardless if it's 10, 50, thousands, it's such a cool experience to be like, everyone's connected in this moment right now. Like, it's just so cool. Promises, promises, check this hand cause I'm marvelous. Yes. Oh, oh. Yes. Yes. No, like real shade, but I mean, after having my first like experience of watching a Gaga concert be at Copacabana, LA, you gotta pick it up just a little bit, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you haven't watched the Copacabana reaction videos yet, go check it out. Watch the crowd. Brazil shows up for their artists when they come. Check it out. I mean, like, everyone in LA, we're having a good time, but like, come on, like, I want to see a little bit more. I want to see just a little bit more. We gotta give it to Gaga, right? Like, she's giving it her 100%. Like, gotta go for it, right? Like I said, no shade. Okay, is this gonna be Act 1 now officially? Yeah, okay, Act 1. That's what I was thinking. Okay. So what is this story? I'm interested. It's kind of like Fifth Element-y vibes, isn't it? God, her shoes are always crazy. It's like we're looking at a brain and it's like the brain activity is spotty, or it's building, it's generating. So are we like creating Gaga for this ball? I love that round keyboard. I saw that a lot in the last show too at Copacabana. Ooh, okay. This beautiful graphics. So creative. Yeah, I'm excited for this show because, like I said, I listened to this album. It was essential for like my mood during COVID shutdown times. Ah, it's just so Euro pop. I love it. Sam free. Yes. Yes. The edit on this is awesome. So down. My name isn't Dallas, but I keep looking for Wonderland. Wow, what a cool platform. It's such like a Cirque du Soleil show almost, right? Like, Ah, so cool. I just love her commitment. Her commitment to giving us a show and a performance. I've said it before, it's so appreciated that she gives everything and she wants to take us on a journey. The vocal effects are really cool. I'm glad that they brought that from the album because there's a lot of vocal effects on the tracks. It's nice to hear it live too. Wonderland, Wonderland. Oh, 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 oh! I need like strobe lights or something when I watch these videos, y'all. Yes. Get it. Okay, so now we're coming down. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do remember hearing, or maybe I read it somewhere, that this album, a lot of it was having to do with like her mental health and what she was going through with her like endometriosis and like her pain levels and kind of like things that she was struggling with. I think like 911 is like really talking about her mental health. Let me know, am I misremembering that? Or is that kind of correct of like what she was going through, and that this was kind of like a therapeutic album for her as she was like getting better and going through treatments to get up to where she wanted to be as a performer? Let me know in the comments. Me every day. Me every day getting out of bed. Sorry if you see me adjust a lot or make grunting noises. If you haven't seen my videos yet, I do suffer with rheumatoid arthritis. That's why I'm always saying, in your comfy chair, feet up, get a blanket. This is like my security, kind of makes me feel better when I don't feel great. So, that's what that is.
Am I still alive? Where am I cry? Who was it that pulled the trigger? Was it you or I? I'm completely numb. Why you acting down? I won't blame myself 'cause we both know you.
Ooh, what a cool outfit. It's kind of like gross, but like burn victim, right? It's cool. It's fun to see these dances for these songs that I haven't got to watch yet. Gotta love Lady Gaga crazy eyes, right? Cool stage too. I like that we have two different catwalks on the sides instead of just in the center. Her stamina, just being able to dance, jumping, still singing, so impressive. Nice. Nice.
Don't call me Gaga.
Oh, another back one.
I've never seen one like that before. Don't look at me like that. You amaze me.
Hey, my heart.
You little
This is
monster.
an older song too. I love this.
You amaze me. Put your paws up. Look at you.
This is a really cool instrumental.
But I can't stop staring in those evil eyes. Come on, hands up. I found a bitch, see her on the floor. She mumbles something while we
Got down on the floor, baby.
we might have fucked that bitch. Sure don't
What recall?
something tells me that I've seen him. Yeah, that
Boy is a monster. That boy is a monster. That boy is a monster. Ate my heart. Wanna talk to her, she's hot as hell. Oh, Euro pop. Nothing like it. God, she's just like non-stop dancing. Oh, oh. That boy is a monster. That boy is a. That boy is a monster. Like I said, I ain't ashamed, y'all, and neither should you be. If you're watching this with me, why aren't you dancing? Why aren't you singing? Oh. Yes. Love that view. I just don't know how she's not like dripped in sweat. French kissed on a subway train. Ate my heart and then he ate my brain. Costume change? That's what I'm guessing, maybe? Come on. Yep. Slight costume change. We added a jacket. And some glasses, I guess, right. I'll give her two things. I mentioned this before too, I love her energy. It reminds me so much of Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, where she's always given like, she's hitting every beat, she's giving something. It's very rare that we just see Gaga stand and perform something. She's always given its energy, and I love that. I love that. All right, Act 2, this is our last act for the part 1 video. That was fun. Monster, I'd never seen Monster performed live, and that was one of my favorite songs. Excuse me, that was on, was that Born This Way album? I think it was Born This Way album. The panning is really cool in the headphones. In panning, I've said that before, so panning is when like the noise is in one ear and then it travels to the other ear instead of like being equal in both. It kind of bounces back and forth. That's what panning is in your headphones. So, and I've mentioned, if you watch my videos, I love giving like musical education and just from my perspective as a singer-songwriter. So anything that I can, definitely want to share with you guys. Ooh, so are we kind of like a fairy? I love like the exposed boning of a dress. I can't tell if those are wings or if that's a collar. Oh, it's a helmet. I have a theory of which song this is going to be. Yes! So good! Yes, it is! Oh! 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 Yes! Oh, okay, before we go a little too far, I gotta say, this was one of the most enjoyable parts of this record for me was the musical interludes. Like, you could listen to the album, and I it's how it should be listened to, in my opinion, from track 1 all the way to the end in order, because the musical interludes, they tie into the song so well. It's very much recorded how her concerts seem to be, like, where everything kind of blends into each other. There's remixes of songs together, and it's so good, and I love it so much. It's just so creative. It's not done very often, and the storytelling, and kind of a classic band that I remember, this is like, I think 70s, probably 80s, but Queen's Right. If you haven't listened to them, they were like a metal hair band, but they did concept albums as well. And as a child, I remember being introduced to that. My parents loved 80s hair band and rock music like that, along with like pop, as I kind of talked about, like with some of my Mariah Carey reaction videos. But I got exposed to a whole wide genre of music from my parents, which I'm so fortunate for. But yeah, Queen's Right, they had really cool concept albums, and this is kind of what reminds me of that. It's not necessarily the same thing, but it kind of reminds that. It's a nice, fun memory. So anyway. God, this dance, these dances are so intense. They are so intense. Yes. Just killing it. Just killing it, you guys. And I love that we have her guitarists out front and center too. I love this performance. Oh. Who knows this dance? Who knows this dance? If you know it, let me know in the comments. Ah. Yes.
Are you a hard, a gummy, or a stringy, or a sour candy, LA?
Oh, sour candy. It's a really cool metaphor for this song. I just gotta smile because I'm excited. I love it. I'm having a great time watching this. I'm just so impressed with how her vocals are still so clear. I know, like, we've got the vocal effects on there, which is totally for the performance and keeping us in the mindset of the song. But like, with all of this dancing, her stamina, it's so impressive. It's still clear. Like, I'm not hearing a lot of like breathing outside of things like what you'd expect for how hard she's dancing. She's just knocking this out, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. I love when she takes these long moments too to just absorb and take in all that energy and that love.
We're sorry. The number you have reached is not in
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, Telephone may be one of my all-time favorites from her. It's just such a bop. And I love that it was written for Britney Spears, and she did a demo of it, but I'm so happy that Gaga and Beyonce kept it for themselves. Oh! You know, lasers, fireworks, and fire, it's all it takes, and I'm like, wow, mind blown. Doesn't take a lot to please me with the concert. love this dance too. Yeah. Telephone. Yes. Thank you, Gaga, for that performance. Oh, I love Telephone so much. It's a really good mix of the current album, old songs, blending them together. This is a really, really good set list. Oh. She's her own hype man. Oh, oh, oh. Babe. Just wanna touch you for a minute. Have some fun, this beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Don't think too much, just bust that kick. I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Oh god, so many memories are coming through my head right now. Oh, just having so much fun with my friends. Like I said, when this album came out, like I was graduated high school. Like it was just so much fun, just a great time of my life. Oh, I love this. Get it, Gaga. Educated and sex, yes. Now I want it bad, want it bad. All of game, all of game. I do. I need to see Gaga live. I really do. I need to see this caliber of Gaga live. Ah, I hope I get the opportunity. Woo! Get it back down. Guy just did a backflip. Smile on your mouth and your hand on your hot. It's hot. This is a hot scene. Yes. Love game, do you want love? You want fame, are you in that game? Call it love game. Yes. Yes. So good. So good. Like I was saying before, like listening to all these old songs, especially from the first record, it just, so many memories keep flashing through my mind of all the great times at like dances, going out with my friends, house parties that we used to throw, just like us having fun, dancing, listening to music, rocking out. Like it's just so nostalgic for me, and I love this. That's why you see I just got like a silly grin on my face for most of these performances, because I'm just reliving in my mind as I'm watching this just all these amazing fun times. And that's, I've said it before, this is like my favorite thing about music and why I'm a singer myself, and what I hope to always give people who listen to my music. Just, if music has the power to just bring you back in sometimes good ways, sometimes in bad ways, sometimes in sad ways, sometimes in nostalgic ways. Like it's just the power of music and how it can affect your mind and like where you are and bring back so many memories. It's just so cool. And so I love this. I'm just so happy that you guys have wanted me to react to Gaga, because I've never really given it much more than just listening to the records and listening to her on like the radio, or catching like performances of like award shows and stuff like that, but never really giving the opportunity to watch a concert. And so thank you so much for recommending this and wanting me to see more of Lady Gaga. Thank you. It's just, this has been really healing for my inner child. So thank you. I love this. Get it. Nice. Very, very good. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right, so part 1 of Lady Gaga Chromatica Ball. That was fantastic. Oh, I am so excited for what part 2 is gonna look like for us. Just as I mentioned before, like, I love this great mix. The set list is really, really good, with taking us from all the way back to her first album, blending in the Chromatica album and the soundtrack, and just all this blending that we're getting right here. It's so good, and it's just high energy this whole time. So I'm guessing we're gonna get a few more acoustic songs as we go through this set, but this has just been high energy, and we're like 45 minutes in to this concert. That's amazing. That her stamina has just been so impressive with this show, and we talked about that on the Copacabana show, of her stamina and how great she is, and how we've seen her get better and stronger as time has gone on. So like, not super surprised that she's just knocking this out, and the dancers are just killing it. I love this set. I love that we have the guitarist out front. They're constantly, or consistently I should say, on the 2 catwalks on the side. All of our dancers they're giving face, they're giving so much energy. Said this in the last reaction too, like anytime that we pan to someone on the stage, a dancer, a musical instrument, someone playing something, like everyone is giving a performance. They're in the moment. No one's just kind of like going through the motion, like, oh, I'm here playing the guitar, or I'm doing the keys. Like, everyone is rocking out. They seem to really love the music that they're playing, and that's infectious for us, right? We feed off of that energy, because when they're rocking out, it gives us permission to kind of rock out with them, right? So that was so good. That was so good. So thank you for joining me on this first part of the Lady Gaga Chromatica Ball series. If you want to jump over right now to part 2, if you're watching this on YouTube and you don't want to wait for it to be released, if you're watching this before it's released, head on over to my Patreon. I've got it available for you there. All of the support on my Patreon, it does go directly to helping me improve my skills, helping improve the channel. I've got a vision for where I want this channel to go. I do need your guys' help to get there. So anything that you guys are contributing, donating, it does mean the world to me, and it is helping us build this channel so we can continue to bring in more people to our fam. I want to spread more love, more joy in the troubled times that we live in. It's nice to get a break and just connect with people and enjoy something fun, right? That's what my whole goal is with this. So thank you so much for joining me on this. Remember to be kind to others, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. All right, until the next one. Peace.